Bringing up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here, once again, leaving yourself a daily message. Today is message number 104. And I've left you 103 messages from today. Today's message 104 since the 31st of August, asking you to engage with me and let me know where my brother is and what kind of condition you're holding him under. The present situation is completely unacceptable. It's been now 127 days since you've unlawfully kidnapped my brother and are holding him at ransom against his will, and detaining him in some unknown location without any access to his family and the greatest stakeholder in his welfare, namely myself. You had attempted to do this nefarious action as a collective city mental health team back in 2018 when you had abducted my brother since the 3rd of August, when I myself had raised safeguarding concerns of neglect then. So on the 12th of July 2018, I had put in a safeguarding concern for my brother being neglected in the community, considering at the time that my brother, nefarious brother Adalat, had taken charge of all his finances and was not having anything further to do with him. That situation arose, and as a consequence, you collectively, so that was Vicina Brown and Nadia Khan and Dr. Shamoon Sami and Sanjeev Singh at the time, all came down with Dr. Nasser to abduct my brother on the 3rd of August 2018, and so therefore that situation has remained for the last 5 years. And now all of a sudden you're looking to bring charges against me for neglect. You know the reason that the house is in a deplorable condition is because you, the local authority, have instructed the housing association not to give us a tenancy, leaving us in a legal vacuum, and therefore leaving my brother without a security of accommodation, and ultimately looking to take charge of the situation. Mr. Browell, is completely unacceptable that I, as his brother, nearest relative, next of kin, somebody who my brother has consistently and persistently signing over his lasting power of attorneys, or nearly 10 years ago until March, April in 2014, has done over so for 10 years, that you're now looking to detain him like this. This is completely unprecedented and an unacceptable situation. I therefore urge you, Mr. Browell, to get in touch with me as a local authority to let me know if my brother's even alive or if you've just killed him off somewhere. I have no idea whether he's alive or dead, or whether what you've done to him. This is completely unprecedented and unacceptable. I keep on ringing you up every single day excuse me, leaving you messages. I'm trying to be all professional and equitable about this, but the situation is one where you've now socially isolated my brother. He's going to be dying of loneliness, of emotional lack of emotional support. The thing is, Mr. Browell and Bradford Council, you should know that you cannot provide him with the appropriate level of care. He requires somebody to give him hugs and kisses. Is that something that you can do? Would that be appropriate? I think we've had this discussion before. It would be inappropriate for you to hug and kiss my brother, whereas that's not the same with myself, and that's what my brother needs, some reassurance and some security. What you've done is place my brother into a situation that's highly volatile and to his detriment, is clearly not promoting his health and well-being. Social isolation is a killer itself. I've read studies where being socially isolated or suffering from loneliness is just as bad as just as bad as smoking or drinking can be on your health. So similarly, you've placed my brother in a situation that is no doubt deteriorated, and I'm asking you, the local authority, to let me see my brother before you kill him off like you've ended up murdering my mother off. And it's unacceptable that you're simply looking to ignore me like this. I've explained to you that there'll be consequences. There'll be consequences for what you did to my mother, and there are consequences what you did to my brother, and now Nazim, and now you're looking to do the same thing with my brother Talib. up. This is not acceptable, and I urge you to contact me ASAP so I can find out what kind of situation and where you're holding my brother. This situation needs to be resolved. I urge you to resolve the situation and get in touch with me, so at least provide me with some information. Thank you very much, Mr. Browell.